But when you first started out, you were going to get into barrel racing?
I wanted to be a world champion barrel racer.
I mean, this looks pretty dangerous and scary right here. How far did you go?
Not very far.
You stopped after this photo was taken?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I got my picture taken. That's all I needed.
That's all you need, yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into the legendary world of Reba McEntire, from her country queen lifestyle to the impressive fortune she's built, and the latest buzz you won't want to miss. So go ahead and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories of iconic success. Let's get into it. Early life. Born Reba Nell McEntire on March 28, 1955 in McAlester, Oklahoma, Reba grew up on a sprawling cattle ranch in the rural town of Chalky, southeast of Oklahoma City. Raised in a tight-knit, hard-working family deeply rooted in the traditions of the American West, Reba was the third of 4 children born to Clark Vincent McEntire and Jacqueline Smith. Her father was a 3-time world champion steer roper, and her mother had once dreamed of a career in music before becoming a schoolteacher. Their influence, particularly her mother's passion for singing and storytelling, would leave a lasting impression on young Reba. Life on the ranch was rugged and disciplined, and from an early age, Reba was no stranger to early mornings and hard work. The McEntire children learned the value of responsibility through daily chores and by participating in rodeos, often accompanying their father to events across the state. Reba herself became an accomplished barrel racer, developing a deep bond with horses and the rodeo culture that would remain part of her identity throughout her life. Music was a constant presence in the McEntire household. Reba's mother, a lover of classic country and gospel music, took it upon herself to teach her children how to sing and harmonize, often gathering them around the piano for impromptu lessons. Reba and her siblings, Alice, Paik, and Susie, formed a singing group called the Singing McEntire's, performing at local venues, rodeos, and even recording a song for a small independent label while still in their teens. Though Reba initially saw music as a fun side activity to her life on the ranch, these early performances were instrumental in building her confidence and stage presence. A pivotal moment came in 1974 when Reba, then a college student at Southeastern Oklahoma State University studying elementary education, was invited to sing the national anthem at the National Finals Rodeo in Oklahoma City. It was there that her powerful voice caught the attention of country artist Red Steagall, who was so impressed by her performance that he helped her record a demo and arranged for her to travel to Nashville. That trip marked the beginning of her professional journey in country music. Reba's early life was shaped by a blend of rural grit, family tradition, and musical inspiration. The discipline she learned from ranch life, the emotional depth passed down from her mother, and the performance experience she gained from singing with her siblings all played crucial roles in shaping the artist she would become. The support and encouragement of her close-knit family, particularly her mother's belief in her talent, were foundational in helping her find her voice, literally and figuratively, in the world of country music. Career and success. Reba McEntire's journey from a small-town ranch in Oklahoma to the pinnacle of country music is a testament to her undeniable talent, relentless drive, and sharp business instincts. After being discovered at the National Finals Rodeo and signing with Mercury Records in 1975, Reba released her first solo album in 1977. While her early records received modest success, it wasn't until the early 1980s that she began to make a significant impact on the country music scene. Her breakthrough moment came with the release of her 1984 album, My Kind of Country, which showcased a more traditional sound that resonated deeply with country audiences and critics alike. The album's success marked the beginning of Reba's ascent to country music royalty. By the mid-1980s, Reba had become a dominant force in the genre. Her powerful vocals, emotional storytelling, and fearless approach to tackling heartbreak and resilience in her music struck a chord with listeners. Albums like Whoever's in New England, 1986, and Reba, 1988, solidified her reputation, producing hit after hit and earning her the Country Music Association's Female Vocalist of the Year award 4 years in a row. Her signature songs, including Fancy, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, and Is There Life Out There, not only climbed the charts but became anthems of empowerment and independence for generations of fans. Reba's career wasn't confined to music alone. In the early 1990s, she expanded her reach into television and film, proving herself as a versatile actress. She starred in the 1990 cult classic movie Tremors, and later in her own successful sitcom Reba, which ran for 6 seasons on the WB and CW networks. Her comedic timing and down-to-earth persona helped the show become a fan favorite, attracting a new audience beyond her country music roots. This move into acting demonstrated Reba's ability to adapt and evolve, ensuring her relevance across decades and platforms. Her long list of accolades includes multiple Grammy Awards, American Music Awards, and CMA Awards. In 1993, she was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry, a hallmark of country music excellence. She was also honored with the Kennedy Center Honors in 2018, recognizing her lifetime contributions to American culture. Throughout her career, Reba has sold over 75 million records worldwide, making her one of the best-selling country artists of all time. In addition to her musical and acting achievements, Reba has also made significant strides as a businesswoman. She launched her own clothing and lifestyle brand, Reba, which became a top-selling line at department stores like Dillard's. Her ventures into fashion, real estate, and hospitality have added to her impressive financial portfolio, elevating her status as not only a performer, but also a savvy entrepreneur. Reba's influence on the country music industry is immense. She paved the way for countless female artists, not just with her voice, but with her leadership, resilience, and commitment to authenticity. Her ability to reinvent herself while staying true to her roots has made her a lasting icon in American entertainment. Whether on stage, screen, or in the boardroom, Reba McEntire has built a career defined by heart, hustle, and a deep connection with her audience. Income and net worth. Reba McEntire's financial success is a reflection of her decades-long dominance in the entertainment industry, with an estimated net worth of $95 million to $100 million, according to various sources. Her wealth has been built through a multifaceted career that extends far beyond country music, encompassing television, film, business ventures, and brand endorsements. The foundation of Reba's fortune comes from her extraordinary success in country music. With over 75 million records sold worldwide, dozens of chart-topping singles, and countless sold-out tours, her music career alone has generated hundreds of millions in revenue over the years. Reba is also a consistent presence on streaming platforms, where her extensive catalog continues to earn royalties. Her live performances, including residencies like her long-running Las Vegas show alongside Brooks and Dunn, have added significantly to her income. In addition to her achievements in music, Reba has had a profitable career in television. Her hit sitcom Reba, which ran from 2001 to 2007, was both critically and commercially successful, earning her not only a loyal fan base but also a steady paycheck and syndication royalties that continue today. She has also appeared in a variety of television films and series, further expanding her presence and earning power in Hollywood. Endorsements and brand partnerships have added to Reba's wealth as well. With her trusted public image and loyal fan base, she has been a go-to spokesperson for various brands and charitable causes. These endorsements not only enhance her visibility but also bring in considerable revenue. Reba's financial empire is rounded out by her work in producing and her ownership of Starstruck Entertainment, a management and production company that has managed other major artists and handled various aspects of her own career. Her smart investments, tireless work ethic, and ability to pivot between industries have kept her at the top of her game for over 4 decades. With a legacy that spans music, television, and business, Reba McEntire has built not only a name but a lasting brand. Her income sources are diverse and deeply rooted in her hands-on approach to her career, making her one of the most financially successful figures in country music history. Lifestyle insights. Beyond her impressive achievements in music and television, Reba McEntire leads a life defined by deep-rooted values, personal passions, and an authentic connection to her country roots. While her career has taken her around the world, Reba has always maintained a strong sense of identity, shaped by her upbringing in Oklahoma and her love for rural life. Horses, ranching, and the outdoors remain a core part of her lifestyle. She owns and operates her own sprawling property, which includes a working ranch, and she frequently shares glimpses of her time spent riding horses, gardening, and simply enjoying the peace of country living. These activities aren't just hobbies for Reba. They're a grounding force, a reminder of where she came from. Reba's interests extend into the creative arts as well. She has a deep appreciation for interior design and has been involved in designing her homes and properties with a personal touch that blends rustic charm with southern elegance. Her personal style echoes this same spirit, timeless, classy, and unmistakably Reba. Known for her signature red hair and glamorous yet approachable fashion choices, Reba has long been a trendsetter in the country music world, inspiring fans with her polished looks both on and off the stage. Philanthropy is another major part of Reba's life. She's a longtime supporter of numerous charitable organizations, including Habitat for Humanity, the American Red Cross, and Feeding America. One of her most personal causes is the Reba McEntire Fund, which she established to provide disaster relief and support for rural communities. Additionally, she's been a major supporter of Vanderbilt Children's Hospital and has used her platform to raise awareness for cancer research, education, and hunger relief efforts. Her approach to charity is as hands-on as it is heartfelt. Reba frequently donates her time, voice, and resources to help others, especially in underrepresented or underserved areas. When she's not working, Reba enjoys spending time with family and close friends, often hosting gatherings that center around home-cooked meals, storytelling, and music. Despite her wholesome image, Reba hasn't been entirely immune to personal challenges and public scrutiny. Her 2015 divorce from Narvel Blackstock, who was also her manager and the father of her stepson, Brandon Blackstock, drew media attention and marked a difficult chapter in her life. But Reba handled the split with grace and transparency, opening up about the pain while emphasizing her resilience and faith. Rather than letting hardship define her, Reba used it as a moment for personal growth, emerging stronger, more independent, and deeply connected to her faith, a foundation she has leaned on throughout her life. Reba McEntire's lifestyle is a true reflection of who she is: grounded, generous, spirited, and full of heart. She lives with purpose, combining hard work with genuine joy, and never losing sight of the values she learned growing up on that Oklahoma ranch. Her passions for family, faith, country living, and helping others add rich layers to her legacy, one that continues to inspire fans across generations. Whether she's belting out a ballad, hosting a dinner party, or supporting a cause close to her heart, Reba's lifestyle speaks volumes about the woman behind the music. And, of course, much of her journey has been shaped by the people who've walked beside her. Let's take a closer look at the relationships that have played a key role in Reba's remarkable life. Relationships and personal life. Reba McEntire's life story is deeply enriched by the relationships she's formed along the way, ones that have provided strength, inspiration, and at times, heartbreak. Her journey through love, family, and friendship has played an integral role in shaping the woman behind the spotlight. At the heart of Reba's story is her strong connection to her family, particularly the McEntire's deep musical roots, which provided both grounding and creative fuel for her career. Growing up in a close-knit household in Oklahoma, Reba formed lifelong bonds with her siblings, Alice, Paik, and Susie, who shared her love of music. In fact, Reba's early singing experiences were with her siblings in the family band, the Singing McEntire's. Despite the whirlwind of fame that followed her solo success, she has remained close with her family, often crediting them for keeping her humble and centered. Romantically, Reba has experienced both enduring partnerships and deeply personal breakups. She married steer wrestling champion and rancher Charlie Battles in 1976, a relationship that began before her music career took off. However, as Reba's star began to rise, the couple's differing ambitions created strain, ultimately leading to their divorce in 1987. That chapter marked a turning point in Reba's life, professionally liberating but personally painful. Her most high-profile relationship followed shortly after with Narvel Blackstock, her manager, and the father of her stepson, Brandon Blackstock. The two married in 1989, and their relationship grew beyond a partnership in love. It became a powerhouse business team. Together, they built an empire, with Narvel playing a key role in managing Reba's career during some of her most successful years. Reba also became a stepmother to Narvel's children and developed a particularly close relationship with Brandon, who would go on to marry pop superstar Kelly Clarkson. After 26 years of marriage, Reba and Narvel separated in 2015, a decision that came as a shock to many fans. Though the split was painful, Reba has spoken openly about how the experience forced her to rediscover her own strength and independence, saying she leaned heavily on her faith and friends during that period of transformation. In recent years, Reba has found love again with actor Rex Linn. The two, longtime friends, began dating in 2020, and their relationship has blossomed into a joyful and supportive partnership. Their chemistry and shared sense of humor are often on display through playful Instagram posts and red carpet appearances, showcasing a side of Reba that fans adore, fun-loving, authentic, and full of life. She often refers to him affectionately as Sugar Tot, and the two have become a beloved couple in country music circles. However, Reba recently made headlines when she was spotted having a late-night dinner with fellow country music star Darius Rucker. The sighting sparked immediate speculation from fans and media alike about the nature of their meeting. In response, Reba's representatives were quick to clarify that the dinner was a professional one, a working meeting related to upcoming projects. While the buzz around the sighting highlighted Reba's enduring celebrity appeal, it also served as a reminder that even a casual dinner with a colleague can become front-page news when you're a country music icon. Reba's personal relationships aren't just limited to family and romance. Her friendships in the music industry have also been pivotal. She's shared deep professional and personal bonds with fellow country legends like Dolly Parton, Vince Gill, and Brooks and Dunn. These connections have often led to powerful collaborations on stage and in the studio. Reba's loyalty and humility have earned her a reputation as one of the most respected figures in country music. She's also known for mentoring up-and-coming artists, offering wisdom and support to the next generation of performers, just as others once did for her. Altogether, Reba McEntire's relationships paint a picture of a woman who values loyalty, resilience, and genuine connection. Her life has seen its share of emotional highs and lows, but through it all, Reba has stayed true to herself, open-hearted, gracious, and grounded. The way she invests in the people around her, whether family, friends, or collaborators, reflects her unwavering belief in the importance of love, faith, and community. And while her personal story is rich and deeply human, her lifestyle has also given rise to a level of comfort and elegance that's hard to ignore. Let's step into the world of Reba McEntire's homes and properties to see how her success is reflected in the spaces she calls her own. Real estate. Just as Reba McEntire's relationships offer a glimpse into her heart, her real estate choices provide a window into her personal taste, lifestyle, and evolving sense of home. Over the years, Reba has owned a number of impressive properties that reflect her southern roots, love of nature, and refined yet welcoming sense of style. One of her most iconic former properties was a sprawling 83-acre estate located on the shores of Old Hickory Lake in Lebanon, Tennessee. The centerpiece of the estate was a 12,800 square foot Southern-style mansion that blended elegance with rustic charm. Featuring 7 bedrooms, a gourmet kitchen, a wine room, and a luxurious master suite with sweeping lake views, the home was built for both entertaining and tranquility. Outside, the property included stables, a barn, a pool, a tennis court, and even a guest house, making it feel more like a private resort than a single-family home. Reba had originally purchased the estate for around $2 million and significantly renovated it to reflect her signature style. She later sold it for approximately $5 million in 2017. The home was eventually converted into a luxury event venue called The Estate at Cherokee Dock, continuing its legacy of Southern sophistication. In addition to her Tennessee estate, Reba previously owned a beautiful Beverly Hills home that offered a different take on luxury, this time with a West Coast flair. Nestled in the hills with panoramic views, the property had all the hallmarks of Hollywood living, including an open concept design, high-end finishes, and privacy from the bustling city below. Though details of the sale were kept private, it demonstrated Reba's dual appreciation for both urban glamour and down-home comfort. Today, Reba's current real estate holdings continue to reflect that same balance between warmth and refinement. She now splits her time between Nashville and a more private home in rural Tennessee that she shares with her partner Rex Lynn. Their current property leans into Reba's love of wide-open spaces, natural light, and rustic elegance. While specific specs of the home remain under wraps, reports suggest it includes several bedrooms, cozy fireplaces, a state-of-the-art kitchen, and expansive land where Reba can truly unwind. The decor is said to be an extension of her personality. Earthy tones, classic wood finishes, and touches of Western flair that mirror her roots and artistic identity. What sets Reba's real estate portfolio apart isn't just the grandeur of the properties. It's the way each space feels personal and purposeful. Of course, part of what completes any star's lifestyle is how they get from place to place. Reba may be a country girl at heart, but her taste in transportation is as sharp and dynamic as the woman herself. Let's take a closer look at her impressive collection of cars and how she rides in style. Cars and vehicles. Much like her real estate choices, Reba McEntire's relationship with vehicles has always reflected her grounded nature and no-nonsense, country girl charm. Long before she was a Grammy-winning superstar, Reba's early years were spent driving rugged, practical vehicles that suited her lifestyle growing up on an Oklahoma ranch. One of her first cars was a trusty old pickup truck, a staple for rural life and rodeo runs. She's often joked about how she learned to drive on dirt roads before she ever hit a highway, and how those early vehicles were more about durability than style. As her fame grew, Reba's taste in transportation evolved, but she never lost her appreciation for function over flash. Over the years, she has owned a number of high-end SUVs and trucks, vehicles that suit both her touring schedule and her love of the outdoors. She's been seen behind the wheel of a Cadillac Escalade and a Ford F-150, both luxurious in their own right, but also powerful, roomy, and reliable enough to haul gear or travel comfortably between tour stops and properties. While she doesn't flaunt an exotic car collection, Reba has expressed her love for well-built American vehicles and is known to favor models that combine comfort with performance. One of her more distinctive rides was a custom tour bus, which she affectionately named and traveled in for years while on the road. The bus featured plush interiors, personalized accents, and a cozy lounge space, offering a mobile slice of home as she crisscrossed the country on tour. In recent years, Reba has opted for more understated luxury, reportedly favoring SUVs like the Range Rover or Lincoln Navigator. Vehicles that provide a smooth ride and elegant features without being over the top. When she's not driving herself, private air travel is often her go-to, especially when balancing a busy touring calendar, acting gigs, and appearances across the country. Reba's transportation choices, much like her personality, strike a balance between utility and elegance. Whether it's a rugged truck from her early days or a modern luxury SUV, each ride tells a story of someone who's stayed true to her roots while embracing the road ahead. What surprised you most about Reba McEntire's story? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this, check out the videos on your screen now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.